Hey, what's going on? It's Yvonne, aka your girl Vonnie G. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time visiting, if this is not your first time, welcome back. Thank you. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart for being a loyal subscriber. What this video is all about is that last month I did test positive for COVID, and I had kind of been hinting around that I was going to do a video about it or video vlog regarding it. And yeah, it's been a little bit longer or taken a little bit longer than what I had originally wanted it. So I figured instead of doing all of the editing, because the editing over a period of like 11, 12 days takes forever. So instead of doing a lot of editing to it, what I'm going to do is just post it as is. I will do it in a two-part series, but also I wanted to do this video more so like the introduction and summary, just in case for whatever reason you don't watch the videos of my daily vlogs. Um so, basically, this, I would have to give the disclaimer that this is based upon my personal experience. I am in no way, shape, or form a certified infectious disease specialist or professional. This is based upon my personal experience, going through the C word, because we also have to be a little cautious with how many times we say that. Um, so we just gonna say with the C dub, all right? Um, this is not any medical advice, so please don't take it as such. It is solely my experience and my opinion. I'm also referring to some notes that I wrote, so if I tend to go over this direction, that's what's happening. I don't really want to miss anything. However, it is possible that I'll be missing some things because I mean, it's a lot of information. So, yeah, let's go. So quickly, my days 1 and 2 that I had to go through after testing positive. The days are by the number of days that I was in isolation. I can't say how many days that I was actually positive. I do know, or I have a good idea of when I actually did catch it. But this virus affects so many different people in so many different ways. So I can't pinpoint that. Again, I'm not a professional. Um, I know what I do, who I'm around, or things like that. So, and plus, with the history of anyone in my trail of testing positive or negative, that's also how I'm able to pinpoint how and when I did become infected indeed. But whatever. Again, I am not a medical professional, so my word is not bond. So days 1 and 2 in isolation, I'm gonna tell you about my symptoms. Again, my personal experiences. So while I was in isolation on days 1 and 2, I felt okay. I did have slight digestion issues, and like pertaining to bathrooms. So, I did have diarrhea and frequent urination. Day 3, I had developed this painful headache and pressure. It was like on my left side. So it was on my left side, and then it was just kind of like, I don't know, for some reason, just kind of flowing through my body. Day 4, my taste buds and my appetite started to shift. By the evening time of day 4, I noticed, what made me notice that my taste buds were like fading. I had homemade pickled, oh my gosh, homemade pickled peppers. And I know how they usually tasted, but this time around, sorry, I'm trying to multitask and make sure I keep my light going at the same time, so forgive me. But by this day, tasting the homemade pickled peppers, them bad boys were just like, I could not taste them. I could feel the pickled, like whatever of them, but I could not taste them like I could normally. Um, Day 5, my taste and smell were completely gone. I could not taste, I could not smell. To me, I thought that felt like the worst. I didn't even think about food. I really didn't. Especially because, like, different meals and stuff that I was getting, like, they were so good normally, but I couldn't taste and enjoy it. And it sucks. Hearing about your taste and smell being gone is one thing, but your taste and smell being gone, like, it sucked ass so much. Um, Day 6, I didn't find out until day 6 that this is when everyone was confirmed that I had came in contact with that they were negative. So it was good news. It made me feel good to finally receive that, because those days, it felt like it was only 6 days, but it felt like 25 days, I swear. Also on day 6 is when I started noticing more about my breathing. Like, the breathing and the energy was just gone. I had also made the bed and on that day, and I couldn't do simple tasks like making the bed. Like, that just blew my mind. um Day 7 was like one of the days where I slept through the day completely. This made me so fatigued. I couldn't explain to anybody in simple words. Like, all I could tell you is you need tons of rest. Day 8, I had fever. My fever went up to 102, and I had chills. I was so terrified because I was checking in regularly with the teledoc, and the teledoc was saying that if my temperature got to 103, that I needed to go to the hospital. And I was trying my best in all might to not go to the hospital. That is what I was trying to avoid. So when that thermometer had read 102, like, I about lost all of my shit, not gonna lie. Um I also had came across this Facebook group where it's a lot of support regarding people that have tested positive, or people that are going through COVID, and like, it's a support group to be able to see and read what other people are going through. So it helped. It made you scared sometimes, but it helped as well. This was the first time where I had noticed the group, and so I was like mildly going in and out, researching. Days 9 and 10, I had some body aches that were still lingering. My taste and smell were actually improving by these days. I can't remember exactly which date by memory that my taste and smell started to come back, but around 9 and 10 for sure it was improving. Also, I will put this disclaimer out there from my own personal experience again. The taste and your smell is never going to be the same. Like, well, not never, but like, it's going to take some time. So, like, as of today, even after testing negative, even after getting my first vaccine shot, my taste and my smell are totally different than what they used to be. They're not fully back. Neither are fully back to where they were before COVID. Hoping and praying one day it goes back. It's like a negative and a positive. It's like a catch 22, to be quite honest. But I do still do the different exercises to try to strengthen my smell, at least, and my taste buds, like trying to remember the way different things taste and stuff. Like, I'll give you an example. I personally am not a big fan of pickles inside of my hamburgers, but I had ordered a burger with pickles in it to see how it was, and honestly I couldn't even tell the pickle was inside of there. um, like, I really hate pickles in my burgers, I really do. But, well, dill pickles, let me emphasize that. But I ate half of the burger, and I could not tell that pickle was inside of there. And when I seen it, that like kind of freaked me out. So, and that was recent. Um, let's see. Also, to kind of throw this in there. Oh yeah, also, sorry. There are after COVID symptoms as well. I did not touch on that much inside of the video series that I'm going to be posting. So, again, do your own research, pay attention to your body, pay attention to, like, it's good to know thyself beforehand and to pay attention to yourself as you go through it, because trust me, um everything that you are accustomed to, you'll notice the changes as the days go by. So it's a good thing to pay attention to how you are day to day. um Also, with my after COVID symptoms, mine personally, I had went through the group and there were a few people telling me about your fingernails and stuff. I got some stuff to help my fingernails. I thought my fingernails were doing bad because I usually wear artificial nails or gel. Um but then when I realized, I'm like, wait a minute, I haven't had my nails done in a while. I kind of put everything together and I was like, oh my gosh, my nails. It's because my nails were bending and so brittle. It was, I don't know, but I got some stuff, some treatment. I did talk to the doctor about that. And so we talked about the like putting the treatment on it, and then plus I had putting some vitamin D oil. I think it's D oil, C oil. I don't know, some kind of vitamin oil. I've been putting on there, and they've been doing a whole lot better. And they're getting there. They're coming along. So we'll see how that improves after the nail treatment stuff that I'm picking up in a few minutes after. Also, anyway. Um Quickly covering my days with the vaccination so far. Now, I did get the Moderna vaccination. I got my first shot. I am not due for my second shot until January 28th. It is very important that I go get it on that date. I know that for sure, and the overemphasis of doing so. The vaccination, I have been told, plus from what I've been reading, and it's also on the CDC website if you want to double check me, but it is not to prevent you from ever catching COVID again. Just like any other vaccination, for the most part, what the vaccination does is it helps so that it alleviates the symptoms, alleviates the way, I guess, that it controls you. Everybody is going to be affected differently. Like, that's why you have some people that lost their lives. Like, God, we like it's crazy. But so many different things are at how do you say that? I can't even think of that. Like, they're different factors. So don't think that your experience is going to be like mine. Don't think your experience is going to be like the next person's. You have to keep that in mind. I cannot tell you how important that is. Even I've known people that have passed away. I've known people that were admitted into the hospital and fought through it. I've known people that fought through it and were able to fight through it at home. I know people from all different sides of the spectrum, and I've seen it with my own eyes, so it is what it is, right? So day one symptoms of the vaccine, I did have pain and soreness in my arm in the AM and throughout the day. Day two was crazy. I felt so fatigued. I had congestion, my sinuses. Like, I don't think the congestion completely left. Plus the breathing hasn't been completely put back in, or put, I can't even think. The congestion and the breathing has never been fully restored. Um, I had did some breathing treatments, as well as like sleeping with the vaporizer. The vaporizer has helped tremendously with the essential oils, especially. Um, Also, on day two later on, I did get the chills real bad. I was so scared because when I had C dub, I had got the chills, and actually that's when my fever had came in. Before, I had known a fever to come through when you were warm, but this time around when I had the chills, that's when like, not during the shot, but during C dub, when I had got the chills, that's when my I noticed my temperature start shooting up. But this time when I got the chills, like with the vaccine, I did check multiple times and there was no fever associated with it, but I was freezing cold. Um, kind of go back a little bit because I don't think I mentioned all of this on the video. And again, I apologize for this being all over the place, but I wanted to post this video real quick as a quick synopsis because I know a few people personally that are still fighting through this thing. And if it helps at all, like I wanted to try to be of assistance. So what I took and I thought it helped me and I still am taking to this day. The only thing I'm not taking right now is the Colodial Silver. Because I wasn't sure exactly how that would go along with the vaccination. But I am still taking and was taking am taking and was taking during C-Dub vitamins D, C, and zinc for sure. Elderberry, echinacea, ginger, garlic, and black licorice root. Um, I had Teledoc, so Teledoc, I did check in with them often. Also, the health district had actually contacted me at least 3 times. I did lose track, and there were some times where there were some phone calls that came through and I didn't even answer. But um, yeah, I spoke to them personally 3 different times about my symptoms and everything that was going on and contact tracing. Also, the infectious disease department at my job contacted me twice and we spoke about different things. Also, what I did take honorable mention Tylenol cold and fever. You do have to take plenty of fluids. That's been constant or consistent everywhere. I also had papaya tablets for my nausea and indigestion. So that was my experience in a nutshell. I still will be posting the videos where you will be physically seeing me each day. Again, more than likely, I will split it into 2 videos because it is kind of long. Um, unless I can find a nice way to condense it and make it into one video. Other than that, please stay safe. Please mask the hell up. It is not that complicated. If you feel that you want to go out or do whatever you want to do, by all means, do that. But stay safe. Keep everybody else safe around you as well. It's not that difficult, people. I don't understand why it's so complicated, but it isn't. It really isn't. Um, I don't know. If you have any questions, you can feel free to hit me up. You could either comment down below. I will gladly respond. You can email me lifewithronnieg@gmail.com. You can message me if you are on Facebook. You can hit me directly or Instagram. Hit me directly at Life with Vonnie G. I will be glad to address anything that I do know or point you in a direction of where you can go. There's so many resources out there. Any of the links of anything I mentioned, I will insert them down below. So that is the Facebook group. I will put the link to the CDC website. I don't know, whatever. Like I will do whatever, provide whatever kind of tools possible. I'll also list out the vitamins and supplements and stuff that I took if that helps you or if you are at all interested. Other than that, I love you all so much. You have no idea. It changes you. It changes you in so many ways. I'm grateful. I'm humbled. But please be safe out there and I hope to see you, touch you, hug you, kiss you soon. Love you. Bye.